All right, so for this one, yeah, I want to find the equation of this plane or this equation. What should I do? I can't sketch yet, free equation, how do you sketch? But we gain a new technique. It's called double REF. So can I put it into a matrix form first? Yes, first must be in order. X, Y, Z, constant. Yeah, variable, so a constant. So which means 2, 1, 1, minus 1. You don't need to put equal sign. And then this one, be careful you don't have X. So 0, 3, 4, minus 7. And this one, can you see it rearrange the equation? 6x plus z equal 8. 0, 1, 8. Yeah? So let's have a look. Double REF, find it or type it. This time, the matrix will be how many? 3 by 4. Yep. So which means, what's the number again? Type. You can see 2 tag, yeah. Tag is the fastest one. 1 tag, minus 1 tag, 0 tag, 3 tag, 4 tag, minus 7 tag, 6 tag, 0 tag, 1 tag, 8. And ta-da! Can you see identity? Perfect. So which means X is 1, Y is minus 5, Z is 2. Okay, one step. All good? Yeah. Okay, have a look for the second one. Question 6, go for it. Just think and explain.
Yeah.
Projectics though, okay? You guys don't have solve, I cannot solve it. Projectics, right? I cannot solve it. Then what should I do? Just think and explain.
So for this one, once again, we can actually use double REF, even though it doesn't look like it. So we just sub in, and we have a column for each. So I'll do it first. Input the matrix, 3 by 4, okay. And now we just sub in, yeah. So this is our A column, this is our B column, C column, and constant. So here we have x squared, 4. And this is x, so this is 2. And this is just 1. All of the c's will be equal to 1. And now this is 5. Press tab. Here we have 16, tab, 4, tab, 1, tab, 7, tab, 64, tab, 8, tab, 1, tab, 22. So as you can see, these are our actual equations after you sub in each coordinate. So this is 4x squared plus 2x. I mean, so sorry, 4a plus 2b plus c equals 5. 16a plus 4b plus c equals 7. 64a plus 8b plus c equals 22. So first I have to put double REF. So double REF, open bracket, enter. And we get our A, B, C.
Yeah. So we don't have solve, but double REF, please use it wisely. Because if you choose test mode, you may say, hey, I got a solving in here, algebra, yeah? So solving system equation in here, I can use this as well. So 3 equation, 3 unknown. But however, once you click on the test mode, this doesn't work. Okay, this one doesn't work anymore. The test mode. So that's why double yeah is your option. All right, question 6. Oh, sorry, question 6 done already. Question 7. Have a look. Remember, like doesn't matter how much shortcut you know. All right, so the concept, if you look at the question, you don't know the concept, that's no use. I'm not just only teaching you the calculator technique, some algebra I want you to know as well. All right, so for this one, question 7, what kind of equation is that? And what the question asking, find the value of m. Yeah, I want to find m. And information to real solution. This word solution, the reason I picked question 7 and 8 is because you got so many concepts can involve in this. Okay, this word solutions, you got so many concepts can link to that. But for these questions, because this is a projectics, can you able to see? It is a projectics solution, projectic solution, which means discriminant. Agree? Yeah. Projectic solution, which means I want two real solution, which means the discriminant is bigger than 0. Good. Yeah. Makes sense. So which means discriminant minus m b squared minus 4ac is bigger than 0. Okay. Yeah. So what should I do? I can write that nicely first. M squared minus 8 times 3m take 1. You can expand it as well. It's bigger than 0. So how do I do it? Projectics or non-linear in equation, not linear, I will sketch graph, isn't it? So now sketch graph and get the answer for this question for me first. So you can use sketch graph. Yeah, same thing. Once again, I either delete everything or insert a page. Sketch graph. Interesting. Join together.
Yeah. Sort of like that.
I don't even know that. Okay, so sketch graph. Sketch, what's the equation again? M squared minus 8 bracket 3m take 1. So once again, you cannot do, for sketching graph, you have the variable you must use as x squared minus 8 times bracket 3x take 1. Yeah, and then enter. So change the scale. Hope you get used to it. Like I know as 90 projectics, so which means here is the problems. Make it as 20, 30. Okay, good. Yeah, and 35. Tag the bottom one. Make it as negative 100. Still not good. But anyway, I don't need that. I just need the x-intercept, right? So which means menu, analyze graph, 0, most left, most right, done. And then menu, analyze graph, 0, left, right, done. So which means what is my answer? Right. So once again, I want more decimal places. I don't want this. Yeah. I don't want, let's say I want, because 3 significant figures is actually good already. If I want to increase decimal place, hop down your mouse, move it to
move it up, move it up. Yeah, there we go.
Is it?
You had it, you had it.
Oh, yeah. And then add plus, I can increase the decimal places. Okay. And then after that, which means 0.338 less than, I want bigger than 0, yeah, which means this. Or I can increase this to 50, let's say. Okay, bigger than this, this one above. So which means less than m is less than 0.338 or m is bigger than 23.662. Does it make sense? Good. All right, that's just a warm-up. Question 8, please. Go for question 8. Actually, just nice. All right, so this one, let me explain this to you, yeah? So find the possible value of W when this equation only has one solution. Remember this word solution. This is a very typical questions in IB exam. Okay, I don't care what level you are. So this one, solutions, yeah? You got 4 interpretation from now. 4 interpretation. One is discriminant, but it's only for quadratics. Yeah, obviously this is not quadratics. The previous one, quadratics, discriminant. Yeah, and the second one, like a few minutes ago, determinant. Determinant is good when you got 2 linear, like that. 2 linear. Yeah, solution, unique solution. Determinant, not equal 0, equal 0. Does it make sense? Yeah. Then the next interpretation is x-intercept. And the last interpretation is intersection. Okay. So when should I use x-intercept? When should I use intersection? X-intercept is when you got the function is equal x-intercept, yeah, x-intercept, which means when you got one curve. Like for example, if I got one curve, how many solutions you got? 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. When do I use intersections? You have 2 curves. Okay. So you got 4 interpretation for this word solution, depends on what type. So you may say, then should I use x-intercept? Is it x-intercept? If you want to use x-intercept, which means you got a diagram like this right now, and then how much up and down should you move the graph? You will have one solution. Like right now, you got 3. If you move up a little bit, then you got 1. Yeah, if you move down, super down, then you got something like this. You also have 1. Right? But this one is quite annoying. I don't like this. So if I want to use x-intercept for one curve, I don't like that. So what you should do instead, can you treat that as 2 curve? Okay, 2 curve. So how do I do 2 curve? Make this to the other side. Okay, I treat that as 2x cubed minus 27x squared plus 120x equal W. I treat that this as one single curve, and I treat W as another curve. So which means I sketch this one, and W is a horizontal line. So how do I draw a horizontal line? It will hit the graph 1 time only. Does it make sense? Yeah. So sketch the diagram. Do you understand what I'm talking about? If not, can you please ask? Yeah, so go back to sketching as well. Sketching. Yeah, and then delete everything. Delete. Yes. All right. So tag for this one, 2x cubed to the power 3. Yeah. And minus 27x squared plus 120x. Enter. Ta-da. Wow. So ugly. I expect, how come I say line? Because of scale, yeah. So which means do this. Let's say 300. Let's see how we do. Tag. Hey, pretty good. But you can see this one is actually getting flat, feel flat, yeah. So which means I want to make it a bit nicer. So the scale is still not very good. So I make this, I said, let's say deduce to 10. Let's say deduce to 10, yeah. Tag, make slightly better. I don't want too much scale. Let's say I do 10. I do 10. Tag. I don't want this as well. Let's say -1. Tag. Getting better. Let's say don't do 300. Let's say 200. Tag. Tag.
Into the 150.
Yeah, and got it 150. Enter. Still not very good, but slightly better. Well, I don't want 200 then. Let's say 180. Okay, you can see it disappear. It's kind of hard, so you can start from this tag, yeah, 150, enter. 150 already. Okay. All right. So which means I start.
Just very small.
160.
No, wrong.
Oh, sorry. Control Z. Yeah. Take in here. Tag.
Go to 170.
160. Okay. Now it's getting better. So you change until you got a better shape. Then what I do is this maximum. So menu, graph analyze, maximum, left bound, lower bound, this, and then menu, analyze minimum, left bound, lower bound, I got this. So which means it's just one variable. You can see, yeah, so this is one of the typical, they try to annoy. So which means M anywhere horizontal line, you draw all this except 175 to 176. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Yeah, so which means in here, M or W will be -infinity to 175. What bracket? And 176 to infinity.
Round bracket.
Exactly, good. Because your diagram like this here. So you can draw this, but if you touch 2, I don't want 2, so round and round. Does it make sense? Yeah? All right, 2 more, 9 and 10. All right, average rate of change. Formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Yeah, agree? You should know that. First 3 seconds, which means from 0 to 3. You should know that as well. So which means the whole idea is I sub p in and I sub 3 into the equation, and I can use this formula. So I can find the average rate of change. Good. So how do I find that? Can you see I'm using, like I can use given twice, but I'm keep using the formula. So what I will do in here, because I'm keep using the equation more than 1 times, so I will design, go back to here, go back to our normal page, yeah, define. Okay, that's 2 different ways to define. I can define, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can define px, whatever, pt, like that. Okay, equal, this is one way to define. I show you another way. So 5, and then next one is log base E is actually equivalent to ln. Like you can do this, control this, you got log base and you type E, but be careful, please do not use this E. Do not use this E, this doesn't make sense. It's not a letter E, it's exponential, so you need to type this, and you ignore the power, you go there, which is quite useful. That's why we don't use this. We use ln instead. Control, this one is ln. Yeah, we use that. And then t plus 3 bracket. Why I'm defining? Because I'm using quite a few times. Enter. Okay, yeah. And what I need to do right now is average rate of change. Y2 P bracket Y3. Yeah. Y2 P3 minus P bracket 0 divided by 3 minus 0. Enter. Ta-da. I do this. And the second way, once again, surprise you, can you write it down? Answer not important. And the second way to define is this. I do P, you can override that. I don't do many 1, 1. I use the button, like between the 9 and book, but control this button. Can you see the dot, dot, dot equal sign? Control this. This is also defined. Instead of many 1, 1 define. ln, yeah, t plus 3 bracket plus e to the power of t is also another way to define. Enter. You also can do done. 2 way to define. Actually 3, but the last one is store. Not very useful. Okay, and then you got that. Understand? All right, last one. Last one, you may not know how to do it. Like Jeffrey know. Yeah. Differentiate at one point, gradient. I think you read yourself. So we differentiate, yeah, and make it sub in 3, but your calculator cannot differentiate. Like you can, how do I get the differentiate? Another shortcut, cool features. You got a couple of ways. One is manual, and then you got 4, and then you got differentiate. Okay, they give you X variable. Anyway, don't do this first. Manual, yeah, 4, and then yeah, this one. Okay, anyway, so the second way is this next to the book. You also got a differentiate button here, right? But you go up or P. I already got T, yeah, and then PT because I defined already same equation. Enter. They won't give me. Okay, so what do? You cannot differentiate an equation, but you can differentiate a point. So a couple of things. What you can do is 1, differentiate and control given to the left x the t equal 3. You got a gradient at that point. Or last one is, do you understand this? Yeah, write it down. Or you sketch. So which means PT, or I cannot use T. It doesn't make sense. You can see, hey, can you assign that? No, I don't want, because I don't want slider. So which means then you can go there, yeah, and replace this.
You just have PLX, right?
You
just have PLX, right?
Oh yeah.
You just have PLX, don't you?
P of X. Yeah. Can you do? Oh yeah, true.
Perfect.
Yeah, this one tag. So P bracket X. Tada, you got this. Okay, and then I want the gradient. So what do you do? Menu, analyze graph, dy dx. Where? 3. Tada, it give me 20. Gradient at that. 2-way. Okay, do you understand? All right. Question 11, you can't. Like question 11, I only show you that if without test mode, you still can input the relation. You still got graph type relation in here. But once you turn on the test mode, you can't do relation. Okay, but everything I teach you right now, you can do it in test mode. Okay, so today, lots of things surprise you. All right, Jeffrey, tell me what is the most things surprise you?
I guess RREF.
REF, like shortcut, Control 7, Control.
Yeah.
Sophie?
Probably the matrix.
The matrix. Okay, and because once again, you guys haven't learned a lot of content, so I can't teach you a lot. You still got lots of techniques. So which next year we're going to come back again. We'll give you more techniques for that. Okay, yeah. The last one, you have to do it by hand. Question 11, because once you open the test mode, you can't. But everything I teach you right now, you can. Write down the shortcut. Yeah, remember. You learn a new things, REF, yeah, and those shortcut, make sure you keep using it. Keep using it, yeah. Become your habit. Okay? All right. Oh, good.
I have a question.
Yep.
How do you do define again?
Okay.
How do you define?
Two ways to define. One is menu 1-1.
Okay.
Yeah. Or anyway, yeah, menu 1-1 is defined. If I define a variable, actually, by the way, if I define a variable, yeah, PT, I don't want that variable. Either you overwrite or you can delete. So menu 1-1, either menu 1-1 or you type in fx is this one, the control, the button next to the book. This one, you got this. This is also defined. And then what you can do if you already, I don't want this variable anymore. I don't want p. Now my p bracket t is this, yeah. Okay.
No, it won't.
Oh, it won't get it. But P, can you see when you type P, it bold, which means already defined? I don't like it. I don't want it. Okay, so what you can do is menu, action. Can you see clear variable? Like A to Z key everything's. Okay, once you finish one test, I don't want that anymore. And then clear variable free as well. If one specific or A to Z everything's. So let's say I don't want that. Clear A to Z. Yes. So now I put P. They give me, it's not bold anymore. Okay, how to delete the variable. Oh, good. If you got any questions, feel free to ask me anytime. Once you forgot anything, but make sure you keep using it from now. All right, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yep, bye-bye.